What if your ex lost feelings? Let's get right into it. I do have notes in front of me, but you know what? I will keep it like this for now. If you guys would rather see the notes in front of you on the screen, let me know. But if you like the full screen and you like me just chilling like this and looking up at you guys, cool. Either way, just get the information in your head and keep it pushing. So right now, guys, you guys are struggling to understand how your ex and how the relationship fell apart, because really, and this is the most confusing part and the most difficult part to grasp, is all the plans you guys made, how much they said they loved you. You guys may have been talking about marriage, maybe kids, moving into a house together. Maybe you're already moved in together and you're going to, take the next step after that. And then boom, it's all gone. And you're struggling to understand like how it could all change so fast, but that's actually not what happened. So what ends up happening is they lose attraction to you over time. And I'll explain why in just a moment, because that's really important for you guys to understand. So when they make these plans, in that moment, they did feel that way. It's not that they're not lying to you when they said that they wanted to make those plans and they wanted to do those things with you. But what ended up happening is they lost attraction to you. Now, before I get into that, I'll say this. The biggest issue I see with people is they lack the understanding that feelings are constantly changing, especially for women. Women are far more in tune with this, but I'll make another video about that later on. So what people end up doing in a relationship is they make the relationship too much of a priority. And they say, okay, as long as I am this way, the relationship will stay the same. And again, if people are supposed to be changing, if we're supposed to be focused on growth, which we're always growing, we're always supposed to be learning more stuff, but our education system and the way that our society is set up is kind of like we grow and learn through the early stages of our life, and then we stop learning. We just get our job and live a comfortable life, right? So what ends up happening is that when you make the relationship a major priority, you end up looking like a needy person, and like you don't care about yourself enough, so you don't grow. You're nurturing the relationship too much instead of yourself, when in turn, if you always nurture yourself, the relationship stuff will always be taken care of. Again, like as long as you guys communicate, trust, boundaries, blah, 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 all that stuff that keeps a relationship together, that's there. So when you are focused on yourself and you constantly evolve and grow, attraction stays up, especially when you're focused on positive things, especially when you learn. Again, you need to learn about how communication works. You need to learn about all these things, right? So when they see you as needy, they'll see you like a chore. And that's, again, when attraction goes down, and that's when they happen to lose attraction that way. So the best thing you can do for yourself is always be leveling up, because abundance is literally everything, guys. So when attraction falls, right? Because people, again, they lack the understanding that feelings are always changing. You got to start acting attractive and acting abundant, which, again, I understand, guys, is very difficult when the person that you love and made all these plans with, like I said earlier, is not in the picture anymore. Your routine is messed up, and you're used to saying goodnight and I love you, and now you have all this fear of them being with different people, et cetera, et cetera. So you must implement no contact, again, for most people. So I do offer coaching, text and phone. It's in the description box. And if you feel like you need to talk about your situation, just click that and take a look at it. And of course, follow me on TikTok and stuff like that. But what I also want to go into is really just, you know what? I'll do that for another video. I'll make another video about that, about keeping attraction high and stuff like that. So we're going to actually go into a couple of questions, and I will actually minimize the screen for this. So I will open them up right now, and I'll change this. So one of the first questions is, and guys, I love answering people's questions here. I know it's really, really tiny for you guys. I'll try and make it a little bit bigger, actually. So let's do this. That might be easier for people to read, especially on the phones. So this is from this person. Kyle, my ex has been trying to get my attention in a ton of subtle ways recently over the past week or two. She just unblocked me today. Should I text her? No. This can be bait. Okay? Breadcrumbing. No. Just because somebody unblocks you does not mean that you should go and message them. Okay. You definitely should just keep your space. Okay. Let them come to you. Again, if you need help with your situation, because I don't know the particulars, just do a text session or call me. Next question is, Kyle, what does it mean when my ex reposts TikToks about me, but I'm blocked everywhere? They might be thinking of you. They might be thinking about the relationship. They might be thinking about how things are, the relationship being broken up might be bothering them. Who knows? Again, what you're looking for is them to be reaching out to you. This doesn't mean anything. And this is the thing. When you guys get dumped, right? Because we feel like something's been taken from you. So, it hurts a lot more, right? So you're going to be so focused on every little move they make, and you want to just be focused on you, like I mentioned earlier in this video. And the last question here is, if they unfollow you on all platforms, assuming they're in private profile, which majority of people do, he or she is actually doing you a huge favor. Oh, this isn't really a question. It's more like a statement, but that means you're in a position that you want to be able to stalk your ex. Won't be able to stalk your ex anymore. There's a little bit of a typo. Yeah, you know what? It's true. Let me skip this because it's I want to do one or two more questions. So this person is just like a bot trying to get money out of me. No content. I already have like so many followers on TikTok and other YouTubes. It's so funny when these people reach out. They're like, you can do this. If I literally uploaded more, I'd have more subscribers. Like, I already know. No contact in 1 month, and suddenly message, I not reply. Look, when you guys ask questions, make sure you check your, I understand that not everyone speaks English and stuff like that, but guys, like, the technology is available to you. Just run it through a thing and see if you make sense. No contact in 1 month, and suddenly message, I not reply, direct calls, what this means. I'm not even going to try to answer that. So if you see this changely, if you redo this, I think you can edit it. You should be able to edit it. I'll answer it. Can you make a low contact video? So that's another one. Low contact is like, sometimes people live together, or some people are still talking to each other, but it's like very cold or dry. It depends. If you guys are broken up, if you guys are broken up, but the contact is still there, you just have to remove contact, right? If you guys are broken up and they're doing these breadcrumbs, and they're trying to reach out to you, et cetera, all this crap, you want to just pull away and basically just set a boundary and say, look, I'm assuming the breakup is in place. So, hey, we're broken up. I love you. I miss you. It's okay to admit that, guys. They already know this. And you say, look, but we can't be speaking like this. Okay. Because if we speak like this, it just makes me think about the relationship, and already know, like, so I'm going to cut contact. If you want to get back together, reach out to me. That's how I would handle it. Truthfully, every single time I got dumped, I pushed them out the door. I was like, you know what? You don't want to be with me? Fine. There's a fucking door. That's how I was. And every one of my exes tried coming back. So guys, really, as long as you stand up for yourselves, you have a way better shot than if you chase and stay in this low contact shit. Okay. And the last one here, this will be the last question. My ex broke up with me because I wasn't doing enough of the little things. Complacency is a major issue with breakups. I didn't realize how much those little things could have made a huge difference. That's absolutely right. She thinks we're not compatible and that we're just not meant to be. They will make excuses to leave the relationship very quickly if they start to feel this way. Instead, and the opposite of, they make excuses to be with you when they're super in love with you, right? Oh my God, like they'll break rules, they'll break laws to be with you. I did try and beg to show her I can change to be a better man. Sounds to me like you got complacent, bro. So complacency is nasty because you don't see it coming. You don't see how laziness can catch you. But it's bad, right? It's been a week and broke no contact 5 days in. She said she loves and cares about me so much, but she's not in love anymore. So she lost attraction to you because of these little things, because of the complacency issue. Now it's 2 days into no contact. I love her so much. I don't know what to do. I've lost so much hope. First things first, I would 1000%. There's a couple of books that you can read to understand this a little bit better. What I would do is I would reach out to me. Let's just like and heart this. When I like and heart it, it means I've read this and responded to it. So anybody who's wondering, but reach out to me. My email is in the description box, and I will send you the links to the books that I really highly recommend you guys read. Okay, especially if you're a guy. Okay, so that's it for the video. I understand, it was a shorter video for the actual content, but I like answering questions. If you guys post short questions, I will 1000% try to answer them in almost every video. Okay, see you guys there.